side, already taking control of Garage, and Sadahawk, he gets dropped, but Tui's answering back, and Pancata with another.
The defensive side holding up very nicely across the middle of the map. Yeah, in the face of Sadahawk dying. It's tough being a duelist, I get it. But Havoc doing his best to keep it close, to keep it interesting. They're going to try to rotate back, but all of the spaces Les is taken through spawn is likely going to be the decider of the round. He spots them both, cleans them up. Could find a lot of what's going on, but instead, they have no choice but to really concede the site. Utility dump. Tui's has already taken a little bit of space. He's trying to fight back site. MW's down there. He knows he is. He's got him cornered, but he's the one who falls. Loud crumbling here as Pancata's the last one alive. I don't know how Havoc doesn't see him there. That's a sad way to go, but FURIA are on the board for that you were mentioning.
It's about to drop, though.
I mean, it's drawn a line in the sand. As it goes down, Kawateen and Sadahawk join him. Shanji will fall. Havoc trying to stay alive. Managing to do so for the time being. Tui's and Pancata. Now it's on them to try to retake this. It's a 2v3. Yes, it's the way of FURIA, but Khalil is so weak. This is very doable. And it seems like it's getting a little bit better their way.
My God, Tui's actually invested that ult and stuck it.
Nice reposition. Nasr and Khalil standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder, trying to keep this round alive for the attacking side. Tui's playing mind games.
One enemy remaining.
Nasr will fall. That's 3 on the round for Pancata. He's going to get all 4.
So it doesn't dissuade FURIA from going into sight. They're already past that. Pancata gets taken out because of it, but Tui's, he's been so good at the trades.
He really has been. They were looking to take more than just space. They're able to take a little bit of the opposition down as Khalil still a spike in hand. And again, Nasr not far off. The problem here is Havoc's got to be cautious. Kawateen is on the prowl, now spotting him.
Cover going out.
Just a couple warning shots.
Impeccable kill.
Understanding that there's someone else around. Kawateen falls, now the spike planted. It's a 3v3. The thing is, Havoc has his ult, but he's not really in a position to play for it. Does have 2 mollies. If they want to try to play around that. That doesn't seem to be the case for now. So turret goes up. Again, Loud falling apart. Less than a 1v3. Khalil so weak. Nasr not much better off. So far spotting one off the wide swing. He just waltzes right into Khalil's crosshair. And Sadahawk seems like he's wise to it and ready for it potentially. But Havoc's going to do a bit of the same. It's a waiting game to see who's the first to move. FURIA fall in a massive way, but Nasr getting 2 back with ult online. 2 targets left. 3 found. 5 bullets. Tui's now starting to creep forward. This ult's going to be perfect, isn't it? Tagging him right up, filling him behind the space, dumps out to more utility!
Breach flashes, that's about it. So that's why you see MW0 playing so close here. He might get taken out.
Or he might get 2.
They line up, he's going for more. Oh, no ammo!
The clip is run dry. Keep a close eye on the minimap. Havoc was on this really late flank. Does he invest the pit? I mean, there's no way to do so comfortably here. That combo was so pretty. The breach flash to hit backside as MW dashes forward. The kills don't get easier than that.
Everybody else dropping like flies around him, and he almost gets body blocked there, but the transfer for the operator might get him another kill. Sadahawk on the flank of Havoc, so it's all left to MW0 and Khalil in this 2v4 scenario.
Khalil's in a tricky spot. He's got a paranoia in hand. There it is, invested. Tui's on the tap. Do they hear it? Oh, they spotted it. Somehow, it's all onto Sadahawk as he gets 3. Playing backside, paranoia is traded. This is such an awkward spot to be in. No ults on the side of FURIA, and it's not going to matter. Wow, Pancata and Kawateen are so steadfast here.
One enemy remaining.
Nasr falls. Havoc in a 1v5. Yeah, they're weak, but a 1v5 is still a big ask.
Yeah, especially with the layers of smokes that are about to come out. The flank, that's another one. Oh my gosh, almost connects on the Tui's there. Kind of worried about the flank, gives it a little jiggle.
Surely he doesn't 1v5, right?
Oh, it'd be so hard. But then again, we already saw 1v4 in the series.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
You never know. Trying to one-up his teammate, but this up-down, it's going to be too much to ask for. And Loud, they will secure.
Just on the other side, both Neons go in. Threaten each other a little bit and then dash back out. Meanwhile,
oh my
Shanji
goodness.
falling early.
That was a crazy shot right through the crack of the garage doors. But that Omen flash, that's brutal.
It's so good. MW will get another.
What?
But he will fall. That's 2 now that Pancata's gotten that are pretty ridiculous shots. He's having such a good game right now.
We got to see those over. But yeah, he is popping off right now in his own right. On the Viper, nonetheless. I mean, that's a very comfortable role for him.
Havoc, Nasr. forced to figure out how they get through a 2v4 retake with a pistol. That will certainly help the situation. Pancada on the other side, and Les is there too.
But now it's both players found out. Info gathered for the side of Loud. No double swings yet. There it is.
That one way makes it so difficult.
That molly doesn't land far enough to get anybody out. Flank comes through from Havoc, but he's not able to connect any of those shots, and it should be an easy cleanup right now. Wait, Little Bro's on.
He
gets
totally
half.
gets half. He's gonna have to stick.
No way.
He's gonna stick it. He's
No
gonna
way.
stick it the whole way.
Favor the attacking side on the post plant this time.
Oh boy.
It's Havoc to get the first blood into Garage. A fast pace of Loud zone. But the thing is, when you're running a Viper Omen composition like this, I feel like playing fast doesn't tend to be the preference that you want.
I mean, when you've got a Neon though.
Yeah, but still.
Gotta go fast.
What's the follow-up utility with it? You know, all you have is a Sky Flash.
Yeah.
In this case, you just get spammed in Garage based off of the Neon, and it's not even the Neon that drops. Poor Tui's. Sadok trying to even the numbers right now, and he will do that. Maybe and some more. He slides back in.
That's bold, and it works. He gets his 2. They're gonna try to push back into spawn, but oh, Les is gonna be a little too late to the party, isn't he? He gets his 1, but now they know where he is, and he's trying to call a bluff, but it's not a bluff. He's gotten it to happen again. They've asked for help from the 3rd member of the team.
Both squads. MW with the wraparound, can't connect because of the Dizzy. Oh, but he connects on a Kawanzin.
Managing to settle too. He's feeling some of the pressure. Tries to reposition.
Oh, this might work.
They're pushing really hard against him here. He still manages to get 1 though.
What a great trade. And now Pancada, he's like, guys.
What happened?
Yo, I just got to my lurk spot. What's going on right now? Poor guy, he's in a 1v4. I mean, it's going to be hard for him to crawl back into this one. It's probably pretty obvious, too, from the side of FURIA where he's been positioned.
Look at this crunch setup. The paranoia in from a short. The dash in from mid with Dizzy over the top. Sadok is already dead, and Khalil with 3.
Down A. One enemy
That feels
remaining.
like a knockout punch.
Absolutely obliterating the opposition. Pancada alone again.
My ultimate is ready.
But he brings it to a 1v2 right now.
I mean, he's always good for at least 1, usually 2. The problem is, he's in 1v4s. He's in 1v5s.
How many has he been in? It's been the last, what, 3-4 rounds?
The gap that he has to make up when he finds himself in these positions is so great.
Toxins going up.
It's borderline impossible. But of course, it is Pancada we're talking about. And if this goes well, he's going to get 1s the entire
Toxin
way.
screen down.
It's all on to Havoc now. This would be a massive swing in momentum. But can it be replicable, even if he's able to pull it off? A 1v1. Havoc waiting on the other side, and he can sit on the spike. He doesn't have to be aggressive. He doesn't have to take any of the space.
Oh my gosh.
30 seconds
Pancada
left.
has to go. And he does have plenty of time to think this one through, to approach it the way that he wants. Meticulous clearing of every single corner. Pancada gets all 4.
They lurked so many times. And it's been paying out dividends for them later in the round. Tui's, he has a free B site where all this commotion is happening. Sadok! What was that?
They're committing to C. Wait, they've gotten the plant. They don't know that Khalil's here. Okay, finally spotted. 12 HP now. The flash up. The swing through. Khalil dead. A 4v2, the way of Loud. This is a big one. They've got the pit down. I don't think there's any way for FURIA to get back into this.
No, it's just a save right now from the side of FURIA.
Enemy
And
remaining.
Tui's, he's on the hunt right now, so... Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh!
Easy now! You let that one overcook, son!
Exactly where you are.
What a mess!
Sometimes you just gotta take what you're given.
Cracks
Not be too greedy.
Cracks are starting to show. The reposition is really nice from Khalil. Stays alive, but they've got to understand they don't have backside control. You cannot be lulled into a false sense of security. A second tap of the spike, a second swing from Sadok, and he gets decapitated. Pancada, of course, it's Pancada. Who else? Nazar on the response, but he cannot. Yeah, you're right. I don't think they've ended A at all.
Oh, not one round. Oh, the turn! Kawanzin, he gets 2.
Striking just while the iron is hot.
It's round over. Surely. Can't bring this one back.
Spike
And
planted.
what a colossal meltdown. I mean, like Pompeii type here. FURIA should have put this away. But it seems like Loud are going to be able to waltz through the rest of this with very little resistance. I mean, they have to save these weapons. They're going to carry 2 rifles and an op into the next. Maybe they can toss that over as MW should have his ult online, but to be this close and to let this one go hurts.
So this is a crossfire play in Garage. This could be good, but what is that from Sadak?
Just seeing through walls.
Oh my goodness. A picture-perfect moment for Sadak.
2 from the leader. Now the ult pop. They're going to rotate back A. And they're going to find a free site.
I mean, they've done it, surely. Sadak, the IGL, a menace of his own on this attacking side.
30 seconds left.
Such a brutal way for this to turn. As they say, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And this finish has been all Loud all the way.
What a comeback, man.
Just 2 remaining for the defense.
You truly can never count this team out. You gotta sit them down. You gotta put them in the ground if you wanna beat them.
To finish it on a flawless round. Oh, there is a lot of Loud presence here. You've got to get out of there, son. 65 HP, saves the heal for himself, but it's all for naught.
Yeah, absolutely smothered.
I mean, Kalanzine and Pankata cracked the site wide open.
This guy's in your spawn already, all the way pushed up Snowman. Gets the kill anyways. Through the harbor wall. He's not slowing down whatsoever. He looks so crispy. Even his crosshair positioning, his awareness is so on point right now. He's gonna get it. Oh my gosh, one more. Yep. 3K. Killjoy mollies.
Dude, how do you deal with all of this? How do you deal with the harbor wall, with the cascade, with the omen smoke, with the dizzy flash? Like, how do you deal with everything that Loud are throwing you at you?
You just have an amazing anchor like Havoc, who's picked up 2 already. That's one way to do it.
Keep an eye on Les. He's on the prowl again. He's on the hunt.
He's completely unseen, unscathed. What a one-tap from Sadak. Oh my goodness.
He's gonna get them all, isn't he? He spots Khalil, swings out to try to deal with Nasr, but he can't. Meanwhile, Shanji has gotten the defuse to half, but can they get it much further? Nasr with 3 in the round for FURIA. They handle the crosshair better than the Thresh, I guess. The flashback sight. A couple of kills going the way of FURIA. And they're still planning more presence to join the fray, but it's off site. If they can hold them back by their own, it's not going to matter. Les left alone, a 1v2. Les, who's just been a freak for this team, trying to spam down MW and gets him, but the counter punch.
Oh, almost an opportunity for Tui's to get a kill, but he actually gets obliterated by Havoc, who was holding that little off angle with the Guardian.
There's nothing you can really punch back with here. It's still 3 sheriffs that are up and stand for Loud.
Yeah, and just now, I looked at the mini-map. Nasr, he's now aware that there could be somebody close up on A. Does he clear out Kawanzin here, though? That's the question. Somebody surely does.
He's in a 1 and done.
Yeah, he's going to get traded here, surely, unless he connects some miracle shots right now. Ooh, that's 1! That's 2! Pankata with the 3rd! In heaven, now it's a 2v2. A chance for Loud. This Thrifty would be full momentum back. Blades in their hands.
Blades popped MW. He's not spotting him. Really nice flash, but the right click is too good. Pankata should be able to hold this. He's in a 1v2, and it's planted for him, but he doesn't have any armor. Khalil's going to be pushing him. He knows he's got to deal with that fight first!
These ults are really good to deal against an operator. Oh, I say that, but that break of the dagger makes it so MW can get out of dodge, and the follow-up. Sova ultimate. The headhunter connected as well. What a nice setup.
It's a brutal trap. I mean, you've got an op up close, and then, as you mentioned, the Hunter's Fury from a distance.
Whoa.
This is a really nice response from FURIA.
Last player standing.
Yeah, across the board right now. Every lane getting stomped out, getting shut down. How many times have we seen this guy on his lonesome? Hey, he pulled off a 1v4. Can he do a 1v5? He does have the spike in hand. If he gets 4, he gets that ultimate online. There's no way FURIA let him get away with this one. There's no way.
No, I don't think so.
I say this, but he might take out Havoc. Oh my goodness.
Being careful with it. Khalil on the swing. It's MW not able to land the shot with the op. With 40 seconds left, they commit to getting this lockdown through. And I don't know that there's going to be enough to the challengers out, so they're gonna get away. Sadok's gonna get caught. No real place to go, but the remaining members of Loud have given up a lot of this space. MW is going aggressive with Op in hand, trying to take some of this space away as less up top, looking for any target he can find. A little bit of damage has been dealt. The swing up from Tui's. He's gonna get 2. Is this another mess? Another disaster as Khalil can't settle onto Tui's. MW with the Op has to defuse in a 1v2. Borderline impossible. He's gotten it to half, and Tui's gets 4. It clears so much space.
Gosh.
It's actually really aggressive. It doesn't look back for him to be able to scoop it up, but it did its job.
Kawanzin ran in like a madman there just to clear yellow, but it does get the spike planted. Shanxi gets a spam kill on the Pancata. That's a good player that you want to take out.
3v5. Spike planted, though.
No way they do this again. There's no way they do this again, Doug.
Is there anything to clear the lockdown?
No, there shouldn't be. But that Molly is really good on yellow.
That hurts. No, Tui's the only controller who's up, and there's no utility to play around here. So the lockdown will buy a lot of time. And now it's all onto the guns. Tui's falls. The shock dart gets the best of him. Sadok much dangerous position as well, as he's going to fall wrapped around by Havoc, as Havoc gets a third on the round. The round will go the way of FURIA. Is there anything to help? That crosswalk, just too much. Kawanzin falls. It's a 1-for-1. Khalil Dink still on the swing, still getting the best of Pancata.
I got you.
Once again, numbers the way of FURIA. The spike planted, though. The wall goes up. The res will come through to make things just a little bit more difficult for the attack. No ults this time to speak of. No lockdowns, no reckonings, nothing like that. And look at how weak Sadok is already. Les has to be able to provide some value here. He's going to have to do it on his own. Sadok with 35 HP, forced to take the fight. He's only able to get one because of it. Gun barrel spotted. MW and Nazra both got caught. Ooh. But it's Kawanzin who will fall because of it. Sadok gets a plant down. Again. How did FURIA get through this? We questioned the blades at the beginning, but that might be exactly what they needed as Havoc pushes forward. MW with him, trying to take some of this space away. Havoc with 3 on the round. The 4th just around the corner will fall. Tui's left alone, a 1v2. You gotta take a look at him. He's gonna spot it, only getting it down. And now a lockdown in exchange. Havoc dropping his ult. Kawanzin, what's your play here, big guy? He's gonna get 1. He's gonna get caught, but he's done his damage. They've got to know where he is. They're gonna spot him, hunting him down. Loud down in numbers, but in a position to win the round yet. There's so much utility left around this. Les doing such a good job of popping the nanos at just the right time to dissuade and keep them back. On the swing now, spotting Nazra as the wall goes up. It's got to get cleared out. It has to happen very quickly. Shonda's gotten it to half. A little bit more spam coming through, and he's going to stick it the whole way. Good position. One of the panels finally cleared. Some of the harbor utility coming through, and a couple of bullets between the eyes of Loud. Such a good spot to be in. Les just dropping from the top rope and landing on top of him. Numbers still the way of FURIA, though. Pancata's in a decent position. Les not really in a bad spot either. They're going to be able to get this unless Khalil does something about it, but Pancata didn't see him. He is going to try to stick it, but Khalil and Havoc saved the day for FURIA.
Re-clear out Pancata, but there's no drone or dart to do so, so you just face check right now. Oh my gosh!
Or Khalil just is better in that instance. Les really nicely timing the spam into the smoke. MW tried taking a little bit as Nazra gets active, drops Kawanzin.
Dude, he's been so good in the last 2 rounds. The follow-up round right now.
30 seconds
spot
left.
They've got to understand he's there. Really nice footwork from Nazra, but it was not enough to get the kill.
Spike planted.
I thought he was gonna win that.
I thought so too. A 2v2 now. Tui's down to 40 HP. The swing out.
Barrel almost seen from Les. Does he hard clear this angle?
No,
this box?
he doesn't. I mean, he can't. There was no way to know that he was there. So many different things you have to check, and really just not enough time to do it all.
Yeah, he thought he had a timing. His teammate wasn't close by. Tried to take it up upon himself to win the round. But FURIA, too disciplined, too steady.
It really seems like FURIA would be able to avoid that, though. Again, the Bucky not able to deal lethality, but Les plucks him out of the sky.
Yeah, he's not messing around right now, and that Bucky gets value as well. No connection there from Les.
Settle. Kawanzin has upgraded a weapon, but Khalil has gotten one. He's left alone. A 1v1. He's so weak. 67 HP, and Kawanzin is a hero.
If you play in, the Harbor ult will get value. If you play out, the Killjoy ult will get value.
They're flooding so fast. They've invested the Thrash. They've invested the Reckoning. Keep an eye on Noswar on the minimap. He's going to be on a late flank. The alarm bot's going to give him away, though, and you've got Pancata, who's going to be on the late rotate through, so he knows he's there. Meanwhile, across the site, Kawanzin has already gotten it to half. At least Wingman did. He's going to try to stick it. No, he's going to die to the molly.
Enemy remaining.
Sadok's in a 1v3. This round should have gone the way of Loud. Can pull it off. This time, no Bucky.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's gotten one.
No way it's
He's gonna be
happening.
really good. Kawanzin gets one. He's going to get a second. Can they scoop it up? Noswar on the counter.
I have the spike.
Kawanzin very patiently playing his way around the box. The molly goes through. Attempt for the swing. And now the flash is going to be far more effective. The drone is cleared out instantly. Meanwhile, Les starting to take a lot of the space away, but he's thinking twice about it. Now getting back towards B, joining up with Kawanzin. As silence settles across the map.
So tense right now for both sides. They understand how important this round is. FURIA, most of all, they understand that if they give this away at 11 rounds again, it's going to be flashbacks, nightmares of what happened on that last map.
Finally, some noise is made as the tap of the spike comes through.
Yeah.
The dart a little early. Do they realize that? It's going to be a
30
weapon
seconds
upgraded
left.
for less, and he still has light armor.
They're taking way too long right now, but they're wise to flip.
Is there going to be enough time for this?
I think they have a good idea that there is a flank inbound. Oh, the timing is right there!
Kawanzin with 3. Havoc's going to have to do it on his own, and he can't!
From heaven, so that allows MW to reposition behind the sage wall, and he's gonna get one! A second! Almost gets a third on a less.
Les chopping him down, though. Pancata's so far away from the play. Dropping a smoke, doing the best he can, but his absence is so sorely felt. The dart cleared, the 2E still lit up. Noswar not able to clean him up with it. As Les pushes forward, he's got an op.
There's a res, though. It's not halved.
Giving numbers back the way of the attack. Oh, that got so messy.
What a connection on the two members.
Can it find another, though? Can it get any other tag? Kawanzin falls. Still 3 up for the defense.
Enemy
Meanwhile, it's just Noswar.
It all just falls apart so quickly, Doug.
As soon as they got a couple of kills, as soon as they invested the ults, everything around them crumbles.
I have the spike.
And so Noswar's going to be able to scoop up the spike, try to rotate away.
There's an operator to be met right here. If he can dodge this shot, maybe a jiggle.
30 seconds
the barrel! Oh, too easy for Pancata in that moment.
They have all those ults, too. I mean, they still have Kawanzins. They have a
30 seconds left.
second run at Sadok's. Havoc's falling. This is becoming a mess. I don't know that FURIA can stand up to this, and they're not going to do it this round.
Mario.
You can tell he almost won it. Les was down to 20.
Oh
That
my.
dink feels terrible.
Speaking of winning gunfights, Havoc. That's a big kill on a Sadok. Now it's a 4v4.
There's no way to upgrade a weapon,
What?
though, and Les not able to steady.
I haven't seen Les sleeping at the wheel like that in such a long time. He was not ready for that.
Such a wide swing. Pancata with the op. He was ready for that one.
Spike
Noswar on the
B.
jump. The second bullet not connecting. The paranoia out. It's going to tag a couple of members. As Pancata tries to hold the line, spotting another. Where do I go off this? Where's the support for the op? Pancata falls.
30 seconds left.
A weapon in the hands of Khalil. Numbers the way of the attack. Now the spike planted. Note here, though, Tui's has his cove. They can try to stick a cheeky defuse, or Kawanzin can try to frag his way through. Never mind, Kawanzin not aware of the fact that there was another.
Here.
Can Tui settle? No. MW getting FURIA across the line, the very first map. There's nothing to stop the crunch in towards showers. The only thing that's keeping him back is keep a look at Les, keep a look at Kawanzin. You've got Khalil who's playing far off.
Dizzy has targets.
Tui's now posted up. No molly to speak of or anything like that. Tui's looking for a little bit of help. And that nade is not going to feel good, but he's gotten it to half.
I guess we're doing this.
Do they have anything else to do this? Those one-ways are so difficult to deal with, and there's help over the top. The defuse comes through for Loud. He thought he had the line, but
Planted.
tucking behind the wall was all he needed.
Yeah, speaking of walls, Zan from the top of the wall as well.
He's
We playing Valorant right now?
He's so far up. Look at MW's position. He's going to hear Pancata from a mile away. Sadok playing back sight.
Last
This is going to
player
be really
standing.
tough to get back into.
this has been a complete annihilation of a round from FURIA. It was over before it even started. And these kills at the end have just been ego kills, honestly. MW.
Spike planted.
Will be a thrash through the teleporter, yep.
He's so stuck. I mean, he's dead. Sadak on the board. What's the rest of the plan, though? How else do they get into this retake? They still don't have any sight control. They still don't have elbow control. They've got a wall that's closing off any access that way. I think they realize that. They're going to have to take these fights from a distance. Les gets the best of MW. Khalil waiting. Daring for the challenge. The Thrash didn't see him. It didn't spot him. They don't know that he's there. Khalil can make a feast out of this position. That's one found. Les trying to do his best to hit it again, but he's perched up. The defuse comes through as Loud get 3. They're trying to settle 2 back towards B, and that's exactly where the spike is. MW's by himself. He's going to get caught.
The proactivity of Loud still thriving for them right now, still reaping the benefits.
Les is playing backside. He's got a little bit of help. A really nice swing and a second snappy third kill.
30 seconds left.
Of the stats again here, but somehow Loud find a way to win. And yes, this time it's been off of Les. This time it's been off of Pankata and Kalanzin. But honestly, for FURIA here, given how this round has started, you take those.
Absolutely. We've seen FURIA close out the last map in a Thrifty. If they can win one here, they can slowly crawl back into the game, give themselves a chance for the next half.
They're going to have to win this off of fights, though.
That's
that's huge! So they can push up into pipes. They don't have to deal with what's happening on that side. Orbital strikes traded. Microwave, just 2 members of Loud fall. Pankata creeping his way forward, but again, I think that at this point, it feels too little too late.
These aggressive post plants from FURIA still reigning supreme on Loud right now. But Sadhak with the judge, we've seen him be so clutch with this gun, and he's gonna do it.
Only one, but the firing squad over his shoulder provides all of the insurance they need.
That was just spam through smoke, just off a contact of Sadhak in there. And it just feels like the life was taken out of you if you're FURIA. 2 members had absolutely no chance in that round whatsoever.
And instantly thrown on the back foot. Kalanzin is taking a lot of space away. There's a good chance, a really good chance that Shanji gets caught. Khalil will too. I mean, they're about to double face him. That's really nice. The spacing on the double swing there, that's textbook.
Exactly. One wide, one going close, stopping on a dime, and
Gonna buy a little bit of time, but FURIA understanding there's not much resistance here. Fully disrespected. MW over the top, lands a rocket into Les's face. Now they're gonna be able to settle off this. They have full sight control. Kalanzin, Sadak, and Pankata in the face of 5 with the judge. Money, oh my gosh, the judge again! 2 kills found to equalize. But MW, steady hands, give the numbers back the way of FURIA. They've got the Seekers too. They still have to deal with this pesky wall. Another shot narrowly missing. Sadak with 3. The 1v2. And the Molly, he's gonna have to deal with no real way to clear it out.
get another one for the next round if he pops off like he is right now.
He's just been so good, man.
And another first blood from Havoc, who's just been a monster in short A.
Yeah, MW getting an opener, Havoc joining in on it.
At the same time. So really now, it's a 5v3. Group up and just win the trading game if need be.
They still have the attack side off too.
Yeah, and you still have a dog, you still have a flash. A lot of utility still on the board right now for FURIA. They got these kills not having to invest utility.
If they flip here, Tui's is waiting on the other side. Take a look at the mini-map, and it seems like they want to end towards B. You see the utility soar out. Sadak not able to settle the shots. Khalil will fall though. As Pankata gets the best of them, they are going to flip. Oh, they're going to flip. Tui's is here! Not able to find a single kill though. And now A is wide open.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, Sadak can try to cause some problems, but what do you do in the face of the wall? Just barely spotting a scalp, but not able to connect. Tui's had a chance to put together such a beautiful play, but the discipline out from FURIA.
Yeah, they're not going to fall for that twice.
Sui's, this could be really slippery. Les is joined in on it. He's gonna try to pop the thrash, but from this distance, oh, he tags two! And Pecan is able to spam over the smoke, but MW punishing the Gecko. Havoc still has his pin, Sonic's on the swing. He tries to catch an opportunistic timing, but he's been found out, he's been had. FURIA are forced to slow, to settle, to wait. And Sonic getting a little bit too antsy, a little bit too active. This attack side op has been so beneficial and so effective for FURIA. And there's the pit. Dre, I don't know that Loud have any tools to get this thing back.
This is so tough. It's gonna have to be random spam, but you still have to break this Sage wall on top of it all.
And hope you catch it through the pit. I mean, you're looking to get lucky here, and I don't think that's just gonna be the case. It's not in the cards for Loud. Denying any entry into showers. Well, Loud, if they continue to find these openings towards B, they might just be all right. Not convinced, though. Not comfortable.
Fast answer back from MW. And aggression from Havoc. He wants all of it.
Toxins going up.
Tags up another player on Loud to one shot range.
Toxin screen down.
I mean, Loud are stubborn in this round. Still trying to play outside of Octagon.
They're relying on Les right now, but the off angle from MW, he's too clean right now, Doug.
They're so weak, man. There's no way in. 22 HP amongst the two remaining members. How do you do this? A funny look, a stiff wind, and they're both blown over.
It's the triple swing to seal the deal. Doesn't go up in time for the actual delay, but no one dropping yet. Say that and they're just dropping like flies everywhere.
It's because nobody can see anything. Just forced to sit back and watch now. Loud with a lot more control, should be able to get the spike down. FURIA just won their second pistol of the series. And they're now in a position where they may lose the Thrifty again. There are only so many times you can get away with things like that, man. Havoc's left alone, he will fall. That's another Thrifty the way of Loud. Same Sage wall that we saw towards B. Same instance where Loud is not testing it, not interested in it. Havoc gets spotted. What a snap from MW, man. Pops the ult, gets over the top, drops Kalanzine.
Spike down B.
FURIA refused to go down without a fight. But Tui's with 4! We're due for another Thrifty because clearly we haven't had enough.
Oh yeah, we are. Havoc, he's behind them all.
Khalil's able to get one. Keep a close eye on that. Khalil and Havoc drop him. And so the thrash is off the cards now. Nice dizzy, nice swing, and nice hold from Khalil. The walls have been reinforced. What a hold.
Nasty work. I think that was a wingman that was picked up, so the spike should be able to go down, but this is a 5v3. Oh, spike does go down.
Yeah, Les, my 250 HP, somehow stays alive.
5v3s with a Bane of FURIA in the past.
Can Loud pull this thing off? Tui's is getting really active here. He's standing right next to him. They're standing side by side. Now they swung out and Tui's gets 3 again! But Khalil saves the day! But he bides his time, doesn't pull the trigger yet. Now the wick has been lit! And Les is down! But not without getting 2 of his own. Numbers the way of Loud, and Havoc's on the hunt! Able to get 2, not able to connect on the 3rd. Shanji's got, oh man, in a position like this, gets his 1. Does he dare swing on the 2nd? Doesn't connect. Sadak slowing it down.
Spike planted.
Getting the spike down. He's gonna try to bring the res back up. The swing in his face. The proactive play from the leader.
Later in this round.
Could be the difference maker, depending on how he chooses to invest it. Given how weak some of these members are. Look at Khalil in the smoke.
Enemy remaining.
Loud again. Crumble. FURIA will get to map point. Will get to series point. And you're right, this time they're wise to it. Pekana knows he's not going to be vested again, at least as far as position goes, but he falls. And that was the ult. He's not going to have it anymore. Sadak crumbles too. 2 rifles still remain for Loud. And they've gotten the spike down. It's the pesky 5v3. It's caused problems, it's left ulcers. But FURIA just seems so much more steady this time around, and they've got the res. In case things get a little messy, the flash up from Kalanzine. Still a delay, no commitment on the defuse. Les falls. Oh, of Loud. Crumble. It's the Dion and FURIA.